Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the KO Masterpiece Lambor, aka Sideswipe. Almost forgot my Mountain Dew. Can't do a review without a Mountain Dew. See, it's not right. This is the box. Pretty nice box. Again, it's the Masterpiece style boxes. Clearly, not clearly, but it is the knockoff version. And, yeah. Sure you guys have seen this box before now. And here is the Sideswipe in robot mode, and we'll go into transformation and all that stuff. This particular version did come with the gold pile drivers. Let's see here. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Alright, sorry about that. He also has these little black pile drivers. Take those off, and he's got the shoulder cannon, which sounds really hollow and frail. And that just kind of plugs into his shoulder. Now I have I'm gonna have to spend some time, quality time, one-on-one with this Sideswipe to fix a few issues I have. One being that, and the other one being that. He does not hold his gun at all. This does not even remotely attempt to plug in. And the hand, you know, it kind of holds it, but not very well. The KO Red Alert had a similar problem with the hand, but not the shoulder cannon. And joints are really floppy, so I'm going to have to do some repairs there. And then he also had on his face, I got rid of it, but we'll zoom in here. Let's see. Right along this side, he had this extra piece of black flashing. And while I was trying to get it off, I actually tore the entire head piece off. This entire front section got torn off, and you can see where there's some stress marks here from that. I was able to bend it back into place, but the whole thing was all warped and twisted, and it wasn't very nice. I did not enjoy that. I was not having a good day when I transformed him the first time. So yeah, but yeah, here he is in the his Lamborghini mode, or his robot mode, not the Lamborghini mode. And yeah, he's okay. Let's see. If you flip the hands in, that's where you'll be able to plug on these pile drivers. Here's the square ones. They just kind of plug in where they're supposed to. There we go. They just plug in, and now he's got the little pile driver. It's an accessory I'll never use. And then in this little baggie, and I believe these were like exclusives. If you buy the real one through certain things, we got gold chromed versions, which you can also just plug in. Sounded like something was breaking there. And there you go. Yeah, woo. I'm sorry, I'm not too thrilled with those accessories. I mean, it's cool that they added them in, but you know, honestly, I think this KO company would have done better at making sure that things worked properly. You can see His knees cannot support his weight at all. Yeah, we're having fun now. Posability, his head does rotate side to side. It does go up a little bit, not much. Shoulder can swivel up and down, in and out. This piece here is really loose, so when you're trying to bend it down, it has a tendency of doing this. Swivels at the bicep, bends at the elbow. He's got a backwards bend on the elbow for transformation. Swivels at the hand. Fingers goes in and out. The hands are also really loose too. Yeah, I don't trust those. Waist swivels. Hips go up and down, in and out. Swivels at the thigh. Bends at the knee. Foot has a little bit of a tilt in there, and a little bit of a side to side. A little bit. That's it. And then to get them into car mode, you want to flip this open, and then flip up the hood, like so. You want to pull this back. Come on. I know you can do it. This thing really likes to get caught on things. This version of the mold. Okay, so fold these panels out, and then this can kind of get up and out of the way. This whole assembly will come up. You want to fold these back. Just rotate them around. And yeah, just like that. The wheels will come out, and then they just clip into place up here. Alright. Let's do the feet now. You want to pull this piece up, like so. Fold that in, and that just kind of sits up here. We'll just move this crotch piece up. And then again, you just pull this up, like so. This folds all the way up, and that folds in. Real simple, real easy. Fold this up, and you flip the heel in, and this will come down. This piece here will rotate all the way around. This piece here will rotate to the back, like so. And this will line up in here. There's a little slot right there. I'll plug into this plug right in there. So let's try and do that. And this piece will rotate up like this. And there you go. Your jumbled mess. This will fold up, fold this up, fold this in, rotate around, this comes up, all the way down, this rotates up, and these will just plug in, and you can have the two sides of the car together, maybe. Like so. And so you rotate this piece, fold it in like that. Oh, open this up, fold the hand in, close that. This will just fold up and plug in. And this will come in like so. And this like so. Rotate in. Rotate in. And in like so. And this will rotate it down, and you just kind of tab everything into place. And the reason that mine doesn't look very good is because there's so many issues with the quality on this figure. This had zero quality control. I have to say, this is just horrendously bad. This is absolutely god-awful. There we go. So just kind of tab it in, hope it kind of holds relatively well, and there you go. He doesn't roll because, oh, there it goes. These wheels keep getting caught inside here. Paint is okay, but the quality is just so bad that it's, I mean, you stop caring about how well the paint looks when the figure has so many quality control issues. Just things just don't quite fit. And I have the knockoff Red Alert, which has some quality control issues like that, but not nearly as bad. You know, he can hold his gun in his left hand, not really his right hand, but he can hold his gun. He holds together. He can hold a pose. But this one, no. He also had one of those spring-loaded gimmicks right here, where you could plug in the missile launcher, or the missile. You can plug that in there, and yeah, it holds pretty decently there. Not great, but it does hold it in. But the problem is, as soon as I plug that in, I heard a pink, and the spring mechanism's gone. It's just it's in there, but it's unusable. Yeah. So yeah, what we got here is a car that doesn't roll very well. Decent paint apps, I'd call them. Not great. And yeah, all in all, the classics car version of him is actually better than this. So, and then to transform him back, we're just gonna do it real quick. Pull the arms out like so. Pull these tires down. They just put down. Unbag the hood. This will fold out. And so. Pull that piece out. These legs will fold down. These rotate down. This will rotate up. This out. Down. Down. This out. And this little tab here will plug into that slot right there. And these things, they don't like to actually stay in place, so you actually have to really fiddle with it. Go. So that comes up, fold the foot up, fold the heel back. This will just kind of sit back here. Then you can take this piece here, and this rotates forward and just kind of fills in that gap. And there you go. This comes down, this will come up. Flip that out. And down. Flip the crotch down. This piece will fold up, and it's on a double hinge. You want to just fold it all the way up, and then these pieces will come up. This piece will come down, and there's a little slot down at the bottom here under the bumper that'll slot over this. I had to shave this down because it wouldn't fit, actually, which is really stupid. Close up the head. This will rotate down. Flip this open. Flip out the hand. Pause the camera. Rotate this arm down. Straighten out the arms. Flip out the hand. And then these pieces will just kind of fold in on themselves a little bit. It's all really tight fit, so you just kind of have to fiddle with it. This part is kind of engineering department at Hasbro, but mostly it's this knockoff company just screwed everything up. I never had the original one, so I can't sit here and say, oh, this is better than the original one for that design, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that this figure sucks by himself, and it's not indicative of the original mold. So there he is back in robot mode. We'll put the shoulder cannon very loosely into his shoulder. Try that again. We shall take the gun and we'll just put it into his hand. Not that he can relatively hold that at all. Get his pile driver weapons out of the way. And there you go. Knockoff Masterpiece Red Alert. I don't know what to say at this point. Let's get some comparisons going here. Here he is with the Classics car, or the Classic Seekers. By this point, we all know about where the Masterpiece cars fit in. They don't scale well with these guys at all. Here he is with the iGear Seeker, who is about a head taller. So that does scale pretty well. Not great, but pretty well. Seeker should be bigger, but I'm not buying the Masterpiece Seekers. Here is the Sandstorm figure. Who's having difficulty standing today. Come on, you can stand. I give you full permission to stand. There we go. He's about a half head taller. And then, obviously, again, we know where the Masterpiece cars sit. But what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this. Oh, before I do that, here he is next to the Classics Sideswipe. And again, this is why I originally started sneaking the Masterpiece cars in my Classic collection, because he's not that much bigger than the Classics car. About 3/4 of a head. And he just looks so much more G1 accurate than this guy. Definitely a better update, definitely better G1. So, if you're really wanting to stick with the Classics cars, then, this guy's not going to work for you. If you are looking for Masterpiece cars, then something like this might be an option. And here he is with his mold brother, Red Alert. Again, quality on this guy is a lot better than this guy. Both of them are knockoffs. Here is Prowl. We'll take the camera and come back a little bit. And zoom out a little bit more. Here is the Silver Streak, who is by far the best knockoff I've ever owned. And here's the knockoff of the side smoke screen. And here is the Wheeljack. I wish I would have gotten the one with the immobilizer. I really do. I hope somebody makes one. Actually, I think somebody is. So there is Wheeljack. You see they all are about the same height. And although these guys aren't official or knockoffs, they do fit very well in this. Here is iGear's Ratchet and Ironhide. And this is looking really, really good. I'm loving this. These cars. Because I guess Ironhide, Ratchet are kind of masterpiece, or they're kind of Autobot cars, right? Let's see. There we go. Put him here so you can see how he stacks up. Yeah, he's just about a half a head taller than the rest of the masterpiece cars, so I think that works pretty well. I hope we get an official masterpiece Ironhide. That would be really awesome. I don't have a Masterpiece Prime yet. He's still in the mail. But oh, you know what? Let's grab Dinobots. So here is Scoria and Grimlock, who scale very nicely with the Autobot cars. And there's all my Masterpiece Autobots. Like I said, I got Optimus coming, so we're going to be looking at him next week. But yeah, so the KO Sideswipe. What can I say about him? Honestly, for rating, I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 10. The quality control just isn't there. Not even close to what their Silver Streak is. So it's not even close to being what I would call a masterpiece quality figure. The Red Alert, like I said, he's got similar problems, but he's not as bad. Plus, he's not as an important character for me. So I don't, I'm okay with him not being as good quality. But this particular figure is just, it's so bad. The only saving grace he truly has is the fact that he is a little bit better than the original classic Sideswipe. That one, it was okay. This one just looks a little bit better, more G1 accurate, if you get him standing in the right angles and stuff. So, only reason why to buy this particular figure is I don't know. I can't think of any real reason. If you've got your heart set on a masterpiece Sideswipe, unlike the Smokescreen and Silver Streak, where I think you can get away with getting the knockoff, this one you can't. If this is anything like the rest of the knockoffs, this is just terrible. This is why I fear knockoffs, is because when I opened him out of the package, I knew right away he was a knockoff. He felt like a knockoff. His joints were loose like a knockoff. Things didn't work right. His face pretty much smeared off, and I had to put it back together. At this point, normally when I'm not too satisfied with a figure, I would say, oh, well, he's up for sale, or I'd smash it. But he does look better than the original one, and he will be my in my slot for Sideswipe until I can buy the legitimate Sideswipe, Masterpiece Sideswipe. Because now I really want the actual mold, and we will take another look at it when we do that, and we'll do a comparison. But really, there is no comparison on this figure. He is, without a doubt, 100% a dollar store knockoff of Red Alert. There is nothing about him, aside from just the overall look, that is remotely good. I think easily this is a easy pass for any true collectors. If you have like a kid, maybe like a young kid that really wants a Masterpiece Sideswipe, then maybe, because then you can pick it up for cheap and then he can destroy it and you won't be like, oh well. But then again, $35 isn't that cheap for a toy. I mean, that's still, what, $15 shy of a leader class figure, like the Jetfire or something like that. So I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But either way, if you got your heart set on getting a Masterpiece Sideswipe, save up the money and get a Masterpiece Sideswipe, because I really regret getting this figure and not getting the real Sideswipe. And now I'm going to have to go out and buy the, $70 something figure Sideswipe to replace the $35 Sideswipe I just bought, who was replacing the $15 Sideswipe I got from the Walmart years ago. So all in all, the Sideswipe is going to be costing me about, what, $140? No, 120. So like $120. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying a real one as quickly as I can. Hopefully it doesn't break the budget, because I have things planned out to buy certain figures. But yeah, mostly I just want to knock this video out real quick so you guys can see all my Autobot cars and my Masterpiece style figures chilling out here. I think the Ironhide, and honestly, I really like this Ironhide, and I really like the Ratchet, but at this point, these guys are feeling a little dated in comparison. I think it's time for Hasbro to announce that they're doing an official Ironhide next year. That's what they really should do. That's my vote. Give us an official Ironhide, because I think Hasbro can do a little bit better than these guys. But all in all, I think they all look really well together. They look great. I'm loving this Masterpiece collection. I didn't think I'd. At one point earlier this year, I was thinking about doing it, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to do Masterpiece. And now, look at this. It's coming along really nicely. Now they just need to catch up with the Decepticons. Can anybody say Masterpiece Insecticons? Just saying. Just throwing it out there. In case anybody from Hasbro is listening. Masterpiece Insecticons. Anyway, I guess I'm done rambling. Easy pass. Don't bother getting it. It's junk, and don't let anybody tell you that it's good. I don't want anybody to be watching a video or listening to somebody online saying, "Oh well, it's the quality on it's almost as good. It's almost like a factory reject and only slightly askew." No. 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 This thing is bad. It is bad. Don't let them talk you into it. Don't buy it. The Streak, buy. This guy, Smokescreen, buy him. And I would assume that the Prowl's probably a good one too, because it's essentially the same mold. I'm not gonna go buy a knockoff Prowl just to find out, because I'm really happy with my Masterpiece Prowl. And I know they just announced that they're doing a Wheeljack. Again, I'm not gonna buy any more knockoffs. I'm gonna buy only the legits. I said that in the Silver Streak or the Streak video. I'm only gonna buy legits as they come out. That's a little bit more reasonable than trying to catch up with all these guys for secondary characters. But like I said, now I regret not getting the official Sideswipe, and now I'm going to have to get the official Sideswipe to replace this thing, because this thing is just bad. Wow. I don't think I could ever do that again to save my life. Spin him over with one finger and get him standing on his head. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, on that note, I'm going to end the video.